What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. It is Monday, April the 15th. It's a little bit after 11 o'clock, but welcome back to HBCU tonight. It's a midday special. This is brought to you by HBCU Overdrive. Make sure that you like this comment. Make sure that you share and subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you become an exclusive member of the most hottest HBCU podcast that's out there and one of the biggest families that we have on record right now. But as y'all see, man, it is Monday. Like I said, I am doing this right before I head off to work. But before we get into it, y'all know how we do it. Run these commercials, and we'll be right back in just 1 minute. It's your boy Doc Holiday. Become a subscriber on HBCU Overdrive on YouTube, and you can follow me on all social media platforms at HBCU_Overdrive on Twitter and Instagram. You can catch me on TikTok at Holiday1925 and on Facebook under my real name, David E. Smith Douglas. Also, when you become an exclusive family member, you get all the membership perks. You get all the exclusive members only videos, early access to new videos, member shout-outs, and members only live chats. And also you can get birthday shout outs on here and win member when you become a subscriber. You can also hit the donation to the Cash App at HBCU Overdrive. You can hit the PayPal David Smith 1925, and you can hit the Zelle David E. Smith 30 at gmail.com. Remember, all proceeds go towards the channel, not the pocket. Yo, it's your boy Doc Holiday with HBCU Overdrive, and I am proud to sponsor Merch Sports. Check out his new line of collection, the Black College Football Fan Club collection. It's basically designed to show support and give respect to the rich history and tradition of black college football. And as you already know, the best college players had to play at HBCUs before integration. So go ahead and check it out over at shopmerchsports.com. Merch Sports. Merch for the sports enthusiasts. All right, we are back. Let me get through this up. It's one of them slow mornings, y'all. Man, anyway, man, look, we gonna jump up into it, man. The person I'm bringing up, he hails from Prairie View, Texas. Actually hails from the Midwest. My man from Michigan, but he made his last 2 years down in Prairie View, Texas. I'm gonna introduce y'all Mr. Miles McHaney the fourth, coming up on the stage.
What's going on? Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. So you having a good morning so far?
Oh yeah, I'm doing great, man. I actually just left the weight room on campus at Prairie View. Me and Coach Alvarez were in there, doing some squats, some lunges, and just getting the morning started the right way, man. So I'm happy to be here.
Okay, man. Let's jump on into it, man. So, like, you're a 2-year starter at Prairie View, played on defensive line as defensive end, but you started at Upper Iowa University. Tell me, give us a difference between Upper Iowa and coming to Prairie View and playing for Prairie View.
Oh yeah. Obviously, Upper Iowa is a PWI, Prairie View HBCU. Start off. I would say just the biggest difference, coming from the D2 back to D1. I started at Youngstown State before Upper Iowa. Just the intensity level and expectations at Prairie View are a lot higher. A lot of the guys, have aspirations of going professional. They love to compete. And that's exactly where I wanted to be. I wanted to be around a group of guys that's high intensity. They love the game of football, and they're striving every day to get better. And I believe that that's what we have here at Prairie View. So that's why I chose to come to Prairie View.
Okay. And at your time at Prairie View, you amassed over 4.5 sacks, 5 sacks throughout your tenure. But tell me, what was it like this past season, what was it like to play in a SWAC championship game?
Man, it was amazing. So, you know, knowing that Prairie View has high expectations for the program, the school, and just the fact that we were able to be in that game and be in that spotlight. Even though we didn't come out victorious, it's still an honor to be competing against the team that went on to win it all. You know what I'm saying? So even though we were the runner-ups, and it was just a blessing to be on that stage, man. Under those lights, the crowd, the atmosphere, the intensity. You really felt it coming in on you. Down there in FAMU in Florida, man. So it was just a blessing just to even be there.
The only thing I like about it was the fact that it rained. It kept raining the whole time. We was there, and I was like, you know what? I don't think anybody can deal with this. But um, it was what I'm saying. Like I said, it was a hard fought game. Even though your leader, Trayvon Conley, went out in the game in the first, like right before halftime. I saw no quit in y'all. I still saw some fight. A dog being playing out there. Uh, what was your? How did it feel? And what was your expectation plan for Bubba McDowell?
Um, I know the expectations were going to be high. As soon as they brought me in, on my visit, right off the plane, I got the chance to meet all the coaches, the whole coaching staff. Um, right from the get go, they tell me, you're coming here to win. The expectations are high. The alumni want to see you guys win and be successful. So, that was my expectation. I came here with that on my mind, and wake up every day, give my all. Coach Bud brought me here for a reason, man. All the way from Michigan. I'm from the Midwest. So, I didn't, it's not like I came here for no reason. You know what I'm saying? I came here to play. I came here to compete. I came here to make guys better. So, it's been great playing under Coach Bub, man. He's one of my favorite coaches. I love Coach Bub. I love what he's doing here at Prairie View. He's very down to earth, man. He takes the time to learn his players. Asking them questions about their personal life, taking the time to learn who they are off the field. And I feel like that's very important. Being from out of state or learning somebody for the first time. Playing for a coach. You want to have that personal relationship with them. And I feel like Coach Bub does a great job at taking the time to really learn his guys.
Okay, and we just talked off screen. Just now we was talking about you participating in the HBCU combine, and also you played in the HBCU Legacy Classic, the Legacy Bowl. My bad. Tell people about like what was your the numbers that you had gotten from the combine, and then how it felt playing in the bowl.
Man, so first of all, I didn't even expect to be invited to the combine in the bowl game. I got a call like 5 days before. We want you to come down. We're gonna pay for the flight, and so that was an unexpected blessing right there. So once I really got there and started setting in, like, wow, I'm really here. Like, with the top HBCU prospects. I'm one of them. I wasn't expecting to be there. So it was just a blessing, man, to be able to get exposure, be seen by all 32 NFL teams. So basically, the whole week, every day of practice, you're doing one-on-ones, and you're seeing the NFL coaches right behind you, like right in front of you, just watching you go. So while you're waiting, you're about to go up next, and the coaches are looking right at you. So you got to you coming here to win. So it was just awesome, man. I've never seen that many teams in my life that much representation. Like it was crazy, man.
All right. You said so. You were the second fastest out of the linebacker group. Um, as far as your 40 time, you told me that you ran a 4.7 before, and then you got it down to a 4.6, and then you did your pro day at Prairie View, and then you said you got it down to 4.5. What were some things that you was doing as far as trying to get your time down each time?
Yeah, so I got my time down to a 4.59. I ran a 4.59 in front of the Houston Texans. So, they're clocking us, everything legit, official. Some of the things I was doing, I was really working with Coach Alvarez at the school, resistance training, strength training, running up the hill, the hill, this is the hill. So right there behind the field, we go there and we'll sprint the hill, do hill sprints. So I was just taking the time, really working on my start. My first 3, 4, 5 steps are really most important, and that's what I had to improve on. And Coach Alvarez was getting me right with my shin angle, my head down. And yeah, he really put a lot of time into helping me develop and get ready for my next 40-yard dash. So I'm very thankful that he helped me with that.
All right. All right. And so do you feel like you get your name called, or do you want to do as far as most players do undrafted free agency? You get to pick your destination where you want to go. Um, what are some teams that you feel like you will be a fit for that's in the NFL?
I really want to go where I'm wanted, where I'm needed, where they need me. Um, it would be a blessing to play on any team, nowhere in particular. Really, anybody who believes in me. I know it's a business. I know there's guys fighting for spots. Um, so whoever believes in me and sees my potential and they know what I'm about, nowhere in particular. But if I could stay down south in Texas or what I'm saying, Georgia, Atlanta, Houston Texans, Cowboys, anywhere down south, I would love to stay down south, man. I'm from
It's
Michigan where it
cold.
snows, man. It's this much snow. It's this much snow on the ground, man. I don't want to be in the snow anymore. I was there my whole life, so
He said,
it
he said, man, look, they don't even cancel school for the snow being that high.
man, it snow is crazy. It's a different world in the winter.
um, so let me throw this curveball into you as far as playing. Your pops played football. You named after, of course, you named after him. He played at Central Michigan. What is the similarity between you and your dad, man?
My dad, man. So me and the similarities, my dad is like a high energy guy. He's go, 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 like never takes breaks. And I feel like that's where we relate the most. I'm very turned up. I like to motivate people. I'm in my teammates' face in the weight room, like, let's go, let's go. And that's how my dad pushes me. We go work out together and he's telling me faster, like harder, let's go. And that's where I relate, man. He turns me up, I turn my teammates up, and I really get that from my dad, man. He's go go go, and that's how I am.
All right.
So
All right. And so if you didn't have football, I mean, let's just say, playing devil's advocate here. If you didn't have football at this time, what would be your fallback plan?
so I actually just completed my master's degree here at Prairie View A&M University. I have my master's in juvenile justice. So before that, I got my bachelor's degree from Upper Iowa in criminal justice. So one day,
Mm-hmm.
I want to have my own athletic academic facility that kids can go to after school, get the tutoring. If you want to be an athlete, you can get the training. We'll have generally used clothes available, food available. Yeah, game system. Just really a place that they can go to after school and be supervised. They can feel safe. And at the same time, you can work on your craft. You can get stronger. You can work out. You can just play the game if you want to. If you wanted to stay in my gym, in my facility, and play the game, and I know you're safe, your parents know you're safe, then so be it, man. Instead of wandering around, on the street, getting into trouble, danger. I just want to have some sort of after school program. I want to be involved with the community, some sort of leadership, mentorship role. I'm not exactly sure what that looks like yet, but I have 2 degrees, so that adds to my credibility. But yeah, I definitely want to work with athletes within the community. I want to help kids develop, be the best they can be. Really the same way my coaches poured into me, my teachers, they helped me become the man I am, the athlete I am. I want to help do that for the next generation one day.
Oh yeah, man. We need that, man. We need more people like you, especially more young people like you that's in the in the space with helping other young kids out there who want to achieve their dream and also keep them off the street. So I got a little uh, uh, start bench or cut.
Oh yeah,
Let's see. We got a Chase Young, Michael Parsons, and let me get one more. Let me try to figure out one more. I'm trying to figure out one more player.
Max Crosby.
There you go, Max Crosby. Start bench cut.
Oh man. That's tough, man. Start bench cut. I don't want to cut any of them, man. They all pros. Um, but really, I like Michael Parsons, man. He came from Penn State. He's a versatile athlete. I'm versatile. I kind of like to model my game after him. Michael can play multiple positions: linebacker, defensive end. He's even lined up over the center sometimes. So
Hmm.
he can play sideline to sideline. He's relentless. He has a high motor. That's kind of how I play the game, man. I don't like to get tired. I run around. I like to run guys down. I'll probably start Micah. I'm gonna start Micah. Um, man, I hate to cut Chase Young, man, but I feel like after I hate to cut him, man, but I hate to cut him, man. I just feel like since he hurt his knee, I don't know if he's moving the same.
Right.
I don't know if he has that pop yet. The NFL you only play for so long, man. So, um, and Max Crosby, he's a beast. Relentless guy. He's kind of similar to Michael Parsons. Um, yeah. So I'm keeping Michael Parsons at number one, man. That's the go-to guy.
Hmm. Oh man, so I like that. I like that. I like that. And my last, well, hold on. Let me get one more. Which quarterback in the NFL would you want to get your first sack against?
Man, I can't say Tom Brady now, so
Now you can't say Tom.
I can't say Tom, man. I was gonna go with Tom. Um, Man, I was happy to go with Tom, man. That's the top of the top, man. You get a sack against Tom, it's like his old line is paid to protect Tom Brady. So if you can get a sack against him, man, you doing something right. So I'm gonna stick with Tom, even though he's not in the game anymore. I'm gonna go for the Bips.
All right, all right. And my last question for today, um, if there was a recruit that's in front of you right now, tell what would you tell them about coming to Prairie View? And this is you got 3 minute a 3 minute spill to go and let them know what's going on at Prairie View.
3 minutes still. So off the bat, I would tell him at Prairie View, you have an opportunity to go professional. There's guys in the league right now from Prairie View that are playing currently. So keep that in mind. This is a platform that you are able to show out. You're able to show your abilities. You're put on the stage to perform. It's here. They play Michigan State next season. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna go against the best of the best, Michigan State. And I would just say, have your head on straight. You know what I'm saying? Know what you want. Know what you want for yourself. You want to get your degree. You got to show up at class on time. You got to go to practice on time. And the coaches are going to be tough on you, but they want the best for you. So it's tough love, but if you want the best for yourself, the coaches are going to be here to do that for you. They're going to push you to be the best version of yourself. And let's not forget, man, it's an HBCU. You know what I'm saying? This is a family. This is the culture. So people like to have fun. People like to enjoy themselves. So, but don't get lost in the fun. You know what I'm saying? Have your fun, but at the same time, you have to balance your work, your classwork, and get your stuff done. That's what you're really here for, student athlete. If you sign a scholarship, you have to compete in the classroom. You got to get your grades at the best highest you can get them. So, don't get lost in the mess. It's a lot of fun. There's parties, friends hanging out and all that stuff. But just remember what's most important: your family, getting your degree, and competing on the field and winning the SWAC championship. So just remember who you are. You're representing your family. You're representing the school, and just have fun and be the best you can be. That's all.
Man, that is a great pitch. That's a great pitch right there. I do. I'm gonna be. I tell people. I'm honest. My niece is down there at Prairie View right now. She's a freshman, so she's pretty much enjoying herself, and she goes to class every day. And she calls her uncle every day to let me know what's going on. So I know she'll be home in like a couple of weeks. My aunt was a Prairie View alum, 1991, and
Okay.
she tried to get me to go down there. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. It was in the middle. Look, it was in the middle of of the loser streak. We all know
Oh,
what the loser streak was all about. But at the same time, we always have family representation for Prairie View, and it's good to to have the representation for Prairie View to come on here. And in fact, you are my second person that come on this show recently to talk about, to come on and be interviewed, because I had Trayvon on last summer, to be exact. Let me know before football season has started. Good kid and everything. Hopefully he gets. I know he needs to get well, because I know he got rolled up on his shoulder in the championship game. Yeah, that I was in the end zone taking pictures, and I saw it. I was like, yeah, my boy ain't coming back in the game.
Man,
I was taking pictures. It was like, yeah, my boy. The way I seen him look, I said, nah, my boy ain't coming back in the game. Hope he get well, but he ain't coming back in there.
not today.
So other than that, man, you got anything for Panther Nation and that you want to let them know what's going on?
I just want to say thank you for allowing me to be on your platform and just sharing your time with me, man. I know your time is valuable. And I just want to thank you for allowing me to speak on my journey, where I'm from, my time throughout Prairie View. I want to say thank you to Coach Bubba McDowell, the staff, Coach Watson, Coach Jackson, Coach Rock, and thank you for allowing me to come to Prairie View. Thank you for allowing me to be here. You know what I'm saying? It's a privilege to be here. Not everybody can be here, and just thank you, man. It's been a great 2 years, and I've loved everything. I love the whole experience. I just want to say thank you, man. It's been a blessing.
All right, man. You have a good one, dog, man. Oh, one more thing. Let them know where they can find you at on social media.
You can find me on Instagram at winning_lifestyle. And I believe my Twitter is Miles_McHaney. So I follow back, holler at me. I follow back, send a DM, whatever, you need some advice or, whatever you want to know, man. Just shoot me a message. I'll get back to you.
And I'm going to let y'all know this young man hit me up first before I did anything else. He hit me up and I was obliged. I know yesterday we were supposed to do one, but my daughter came in. I was like, okay, look, we're going to try this on Monday. So, this was a good thing. We tried it on Monday, did it today, and it was a good thing, though, man. But I appreciate you for joining me, and I appreciate you for hitting me up so we can get this out there and get you your name and your face out there for any scout to see what you got going on, and to also represent Prairie View and HBCUs all together.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, man. It's been a blessing.
Anytime, man.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, that was a good one. That was a good one, y'all. Appreciate everybody for joining me on here. Not gone nowhere yet, but that was a good kid right there. Yes, brilliant young man. Got to keep up the good work. We gonna keep it up. Oh, and it's still going on. Look, the Drive to 205, that is the initiative to get to the SWAT Media Day. That'll be July 16th of this year at the Sheraton Birmingham. So the goal is $1,000. We've already raised a tenth of that as $100. But as always, man, you can always hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, hit the Zelle to send the funds. We do this not just every day, but we'll probably just do this every week when I come on, see what we can raise and put that to the side. And I will let y'all, if on the real, you will see me on the way down to Birmingham. I will post all my content on the way down to Birmingham, let you know that this is a real thing, that I'm not taking nobody for granted, and let everybody know we this is where it's gonna be at. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of the whole thing, let's go ahead and take a commercial break. Be right back in just a minute.
It's your boy Doc Holiday. Become a subscriber on HBCU Overdrive on YouTube, and you can follow me on all social media platforms at HBCU_Overdrive on Twitter and Instagram. You can catch me on TikTok at Holiday1925 and on Facebook under my real name, David E. Smith Douglas. Also, when you become an exclusive family member, you get all the membership perks. You get all the exclusive members only videos, early access to new videos, member shoutouts, and members only live chats. And also you can get birthday shout outs on here and win member when you become a subscriber. You can also hit the donation to the Cash App at HBCU Overdrive. You can hit the PayPal David Smith 1925, and you can hit the Zelle David E. Smith 30 at gmail.com. Remember, all proceeds go towards the channel, not the pocket.
All right, we back. We are back. We are back. It is Monday. As always, like I said, it's Monday. And y'all know what today, Monday, is? It is the portal has opened today. The portal has officially opened today. Jay, I'm going to need you to bring on Mr. Key. Got fans up in here. If you can, send him that link so we go ahead and get this going. We can talk about sports today. All right. So we can talk about sports today. So we all know that the portal opened up today. What type of movement will you see on day one? Pretty much you will see a lot of folks jumping in the portal, announcing that they are entering the portal, but you won't see too much as far as movement as where these kids are going to go to school at. But also at the same time, it's kids that's been in the portal and they have not gotten out that thing. Man, he got to work. He sucks. But other than that, we got, it's gonna be a hit on your HBCU national champs, and that will be the Florida A&M Rattlers. That would be your FAMU Rattlers. They did take a real big hit. That's going into the portal. I was just saying, he had to work. Man, dang. That's all right, though. I got to work, too. That's the reason I'm doing this early. But as you see, we got a couple of players that jumped in. Talked in. This is a big one. So, former Florida State running back Rodney Hill has entered the transfer portal from Florida A&M. That is where he just jumped in the portal from FAMU. He was just at Florida State. He originally committed to Florida State, to Florida A&M before he flipped to Miami, but he never played at Miami. So he went back. He did go to Florida State. Now he is jumping in the portal from Florida A&M. So that is one of the bigger names right there. We got a couple of them. You also got a couple of main people that's jumped in today that made it official. That will be Anthony Dunn Jr., Kareem Burke, and Cardell Thomas, all for FAMU. They all jumped in the portal today, made it official. And what up, Lionel? What up? Is going to be a long season. Just to be honest with you, it's going to be a long season. For Jackson State, the only person that I've seen that made an official announcement to jumping in the portal was Bruce Mitchell, Batman. So he put out there that he thanked Jackson State for giving him a chance, and most likely he's looking for a school somewhere either in Texas or in Arkansas on the PWI level, or he probably could go to a HBCU on level and see if he can try to get playing time. Yep, we got more to come. Of course, also from Jackson State, Courtney Lyles, who is offensive lineman. He is originally from Jackson, went to Provine, went to I know he went to JUCO, Mississippi. He committed to Jackson State this spring. I mean, and as an early signee, that was on campus. And he decided that he's going to jump in the portal also. Uh, other other movement that we have going on right now. Other movement that we have going on right now, just like I said, you're gonna see a lot of kids just jump in, and there's gonna be more to come. So the portal opened up today. It is a 2-week window from today all the way up until April the 30th, where you'll see, like I said, you'll see kids jump in, and some will be committed. Others will pretty much be stuck in this portal. Grad transfers could jump in the portal at any time because they have graduated. The players coming from JUCO or from other schools can jump in, but only at the time where they can actually jump in. So, like I said, you're going to see a lot of players just jump in. But for the team down there on the highest of 7, well, I guess somebody said 7 humps. Oh my God, y'all killed me with that. It's gonna be a big hit. It's gonna be a big hit, and mainly because of Willie Simmons leaving. Some kids just was only there for trying to be there for the bag and not for the educational aspect of being at said school. So other than that, man, it's going to be jumping. It's going to be jumping. I don't think and those 3 names were, key contributing pieces to that championship team. So so we'll see what happens. Like I said, you'll see what happens going on down just coming down the timeline, coming down the just coming down the pipeline, see what's going on, see what's going to happen. But I feel like they'll be able to reload from the portal. But as far as that state goes, look to see like I said, between 20 to 25 players jump in the portal. Look to see about another 25, maybe 30 kids come into the school from the portal, and the ones that we already had signed from February signing day, you will see those kids in school this summer. So also, like I said, just be on the watch, be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for what's going on in the portal. But other than that, it kind of sucked as far as seeing it kind of sucked as far as seeing like Prairie View try to get the quarterback from Montana, where he just basically lowballed him and committed to McNeese State, and this ain't the first time that he has done that. So let me see. Just got word that Kareem Burke just got an offer from University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. That's a good thing right there. That is a good thing. So, like I said, just calm down. This is the nature of what you get in college football, pretty much. Other than that, I'm just looking through y'all. Let's see, Zachary Drake. Um, Zachary Drake is actually entering the transfer portal himself. He is from Tennessee State. He has been granted extra year eligibility, so he has 2 years left. So like I said, you'll see a lot of kids jumping in this thing. And look for schools like, and also look for schools like the small schools like Pine Bluff to be active in the portal, Mississippi Valley to be very active in the portal, and also Bethune-Cookman to be active in the portal coming up right now. Also, you will see on the MEAC side, check out, you'll probably see what Howard and Morgan State and also South Carolina State has coming up in store. Don't sleep on Norfolk State, what Dawson Odom is doing up there in the 757. And if most of these kids are still trying to look for their D1 aspirations, the D2 SIC and CIAA are looking for kids also. Look at on the CIAA side, look at the heavy presence of St. Augustine's University. The kids from the football team is going to have a mass exodus because they have suspended football because of financial reasons. Look for these kids from St. Augustine's University to jump in the portal to try to find somewhere else to go. Because at the end of the day, there is not going to be no football at St. Aug. I don't know what's going to happen with that university. So look out for that. You look out for every school to basically say we got some players coming in. Look out for, I talked about this about a week and a half ago. Birmingham Southern College. They are closing their campus forever. They got foot players that are going to be in that portal also. So look out for those kids right there from Birmingham Southern. Even though it's a D3 school, they're going to have some movement up in the ranks, D2, FCS, FBS, NAIA. They are looking for a home. It is indicative of our institutions to bring them on and give them a home where they'll be wanted. I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know what's going on. So those two schools right now, as far as those schools, Birmingham Southern that's closing down forever, and St. Augustine that is suspending football, but don't know what the time frame is for the suspension of football until they get their financial until they get their finances back on track. You're just going to see a lot of movement from those two schools right there. Also, let's see. from the FBS standpoint, you're going to probably see a lot of kids coming from Power. Well, I'm not going to say Power 5 because there's no 5 no more. The Pac-12 is null and void after June. After baseball, softball season ends, the Pac-12 will be no more. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My man said somebody go help Cozy out there. The wing tee ain't it. Hey man, hey bro. Oh man, that's funny right there, bro. That is funny. That wing tee ain't it, man. But like I said, with Fairview, they're gonna feel the sting of pretty much what we saw at Jackson State last year, where, like I said, Prime left, pretty much 50-60% of your roster was gone. Yeah, TC became the head coach, had to replace damn near the whole roster, and look where it got you: 7-4. Uh, Second in the East, couple of games away from either playing in the SWAC championship game or playing in the FCS playoffs. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, that wing tee. Oh my goodness, that was funny, bro. You got me right. You got me right there. Oh man, that was funny right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. But like I said, just look at for a lot of movement to be going on for the first day, and then look for movement to continue throughout the week. Um, Also, my guest who was on here, Mr. McHaney, he's also a product of being in the transfer portal. He transferred from Upper Iowa University to Prairie View. Hey, um, oh man, cookies for Cozy. Man, y'all tripping. Man, y'all tripping. Y'all on one today. Y'all is on one today. Um, Let me see some more news that we got. Let me see what we got. Any more news coming up. Just looking through. Just looking through. Oh my goodness. Any other news? Do they need to start an initiative? The wing, yes, Miss Angie, Miss Body, the wing tee is basically a running offense. It's basically a running offense. Let me see what's on 3. All right, let me get into the swag. All right, so players that went into the portal, that was in the portal, but they haven't announced it. Hayden Hack on for Jackson State. Hayden Hagler, he's in the portal. Antonio Doyle, he was already in the portal, went to UNLV. Uh, uh, of course, Rico was in the portal at first. He's out of the portal now. Um, and then the fake person who gave out his own offer, Amari Ward. Yeah, we already talked about that. Of course, Bruce Batman Mitchell is in the portal. Let's see who else we have up in there. We got Duke Miller was in the portal. He's over at Alabama A&M. Oh no, you right, bro. Better gotta seek that help. Gotta get the help because he ain't got that help. He gonna get smashed. And I don't even got them winning five. I don't even got them winning 5 games this year. I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being so honest with you. Oh man. But other than that, y'all, that's it for the transfer portal. That is it for the transfer portal news. We'll get back to you about that. Anything come along the line, I will bring some. I will have a show for that to see what type of movement is going on. I don't want to do it every day, but I will do it maybe every other day. Let's take a quick commercial break. Be right back, and we'll talk about the reason why I got on this Brooklyn jersey. Be right back.
Yo, it's your boy Doc Holiday with HBCU Overdrive, and I am proud to sponsor Merch Sports. Check out his new line of collection, the Black College Football Fan Club collection. It's basically designed to show support and give respect to the rich history and tradition of black college football. And as you already know, the best college players had to play at HBCUs before integration. So go ahead and check it out over at shopmerchsports.com. Merch Sports. Merch for the sports enthusiasts.
All right, we back and we are back. We are back. And last but not least, like I said, I'll tell you why I got this Brooklyn jersey. I'm a Brooklyn stuff on. Today is Jackie Robinson Day. Today is the day that Jackie Robinson was called up from the minor leagues to the major leagues to play for the Brooklyn Dodgers. The infamous, the famous Branch Rickey call. If you watch the movie from with Chadwick Boseman, kind of gives you an insight of what happened. But yeah, what he meant, my whole thing is what he meant for baseball. At the time, it meant that we talk about a player that was a 5'2". We talk about a man that was a 5'2" player, 5'2" player. Is able to run the bases, hit, play defense. Throw, everything that you want to do. And not only was he came at the right time for baseball, but it showed you at the time when he came in how segregated baseball was, if you think about it. How they try to make life hard for African Americans or even just African descent, because we had Latinos that played that has African descent in their blood. Um, this kind of pivot, in a sense, it kind of pivot the civil rights movement to a new forefront because now you have a man who was a player who plays baseball, who played on the national stage, um, and more likely the international stage, where he felt like he, wanted to push his agenda as far as civil rights. Um, we talked about this man was commissioned in the Army, who had a dishonorable discharge, but we found it out to be real flaky. Uh, but he also played football and basketball and ran track at UCLA. So he was a pioneer to all of us at that time. And what does this mean for black men in baseball? At one point in time, you seen a large representation of African Americans in baseball. Now that it's 2024, you don't see that much representation because African Americans focus more on the two other major sports that would be football and basketball. And I would say, me, if I had a son, he'd play baseball. Don't get me wrong, he'll play football, but he'll play baseball. Baseball will be his first sport. And we'll teach him the economics on baseball too. Look, no salary cap. So if you get a 10-year deal for $700 million like Shohei Ohtani, you reckon in the money. They also basically have one of the best healthcare, I won't say facilities, but just best healthcare initiatives all around. And last but not least, they look like us. So now what you're seeing is we're gonna get our black kids back into baseball and let them know why you need to be in baseball and let them know who paved the way for you to play baseball. So shout out to all the African Americans or Afro Latinos that are playing baseball that recognize Jackie Robinson as the man who paved their way to playing a sport where it's all about it's all about patience and just timing and just waiting your turn. But again, happy Jackie Robinson Day, like I said, and looking out for more to come as we expand this day even more, even further. But I am about to roll up off of here. And like I said, we are still doing our Drive 205 initiative, letting you know what's going on. Like I said, we are trying to get myself down to Birmingham. What up, Story? Classmate right here. What's happening? Um, Trying to get down to Birmingham and get me, so we can get these interviews, get this platform completely rolling, to get all the content that you want to see, and to basically collaborate with other podcasters and that is in the space. So you can always hit up PayPal, Cash App, or the Zelle. The where you can send them at is down below in the ticker, and my assistants already have posted them up on throughout the group chat. So you can do 5, 10, whatever, how much you want to do. It would be greatly appreciated. and then you will see where everything is going um, as far as when I get down there. Oh, also, my very good friend, Dr. Kanisha Hall, sent out a good message on Twitter earlier this morning, and she is letting everybody know that she is going to get a panel of HBCU medical doctors to come on the show for Friday. She be trying to get a panel, but she's also saying that keep the questions coming that you want her to answer while on this show. We were supposed to have the show last Friday. She had some things going on. Pray for her. Our prayers were sent to her, and now she's still bringing them in. She says, "Bring the questions in, bring in the questions," and she's vetting vetting the doctors that are going to be appearing on the show. Also, so we will legit have this show this Friday at 7 p.m. I don't want y'all to miss out on anything, y'all. I don't want y'all to miss out on this for anything. Everybody needs to tune in. Before we go over to Ken Clark at 9 o'clock on Friday night, everybody needs to come in over here 7 o'clock p.m. We will simulcast this, as always, between YouTube and Twitter. So everybody to come in and to join and to ask questions, to basically figure out why we need to be more vigilant about our health. Okay, so make sure y'all tune in to that on Friday. All right, 7 p.m. Do not miss out on this. This would be a great show for this weekend. All right. So the next thing, what up, Mr. Otis? The next thing we got going on, I will probably be on Wednesday morning again at 11 o'clock. If you know any players and coaches right now that want to jump up and do an interview, that want to be a part of a real podcast, yeah, I said it, a real podcast, tell them to hit me up on Twitter. Let them know that the Overdrive family thanks them. All right, but I'm about to get up off this thing, y'all. But again, Friday, Dr. Kanisha Hall with our health talk, HBCU health talk, Friday night, 7 o'clock. Make sure everybody be there. Simulcast on YouTube and on Twitter. Wednesday morning at 11 o'clock, we will get back into discussion about the transfer portal, see who's jumped in, see who's coming out, see where everybody's going to school at, and what does this mean for each institution, for each program. And also, last but not least, man, I want to give thank you to Miles McHaney IV for joining me early this morning for a good conversation about himself and about why he chose Prairie View, HBCU Combine, HBCU Legacy Bowl, and what his aspirations as far as going to the next level, and if you have a fallback plan. But if you haven't done it by now, make sure, if you want to watch it from the beginning, make sure that you watch the replay. Also, make sure that you like, comment, share, subscribe, and join the Overdrive family. But as always, man, y'all be safe. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. Y'all stay dangerous and hug your loved ones. We out this thing until Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. Peace.